Hey team, it's Howie here. We're discussing today the communication in helping your buyers, every one of your buyers, understand the lending world to make sure, again, we're doing the best for them and helping them to be aligned with the best mortgage people to get the best service, the best rate, the best fees, and that type of thing. And here's just a video that I wanted to prepare to help you guys understand um, that so you can do the presentation well to your clients. Again, um, the rope we're pulling on, guys, is creating an experience that the consumer is going to be excited to go tell friends and family about. And if one piece of the experience, whether it's lending or title or inspections or whatever, you can do a great job of. But if any of your partners drop the ball and don't have the best rates, and any of that kind of thing, it's you're going to be to blame, or it's going to reflect negatively on you. To the buyer, when communicating, you know, um, hey, first ask the question, where are you at in the lending process? Have you been approved? Have you talked to a lender? Have you not? Some people will say, yes, I'm all approved, all set. Some people will say, no, haven't started yet. Whatever they've said, this has got to be your response. Okay. Well, here, let me take a little time to help you understand the lending world because I want you to get the best rate and the best fees that are out there. And here's some things to know to help you to do that. Okay. So every credit union and bank, you guys, get your client. You're talking to your client. This is the script. Every bank and credit union gets their money from Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac. And Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac establish guidelines that say, here is who we'll lend money to. And there's thousands of criterias that they set as a baseline of here's who we're going to lend money to. If you work in this industry, you got to have this much down payment. If you have this kind of a credit score, like there's thousands of criteria. Okay, they lend the money then to the banks and the credit unions at a wholesale number. Banks and credit unions then can choose to either use verbatim the criteria that Fannie and Freddie created, or they can add what are called overlays to those criteria. Overlays are things that they change. Overlays are things that they adjust that are tougher because the baseline is Fannie and Freddie, and then banks make it tougher depending on what type of client they want to do business with. For example, Fannie and Freddie's minimum credit score baseline is 580. But if you go to Lake Michigan Credit Union, their minimum credit score or baseline is 640. And so you can get a mortgage at Lake Michigan Credit Union, but you better have at least a 640 credit score or higher. If you don't, they're going to charge you more of a fee. They're going to charge you more of an interest rate. Maybe we can work with you if you're a 630, okay? Whereas if you go somewhere else and you're a 620, shop somewhere else who doesn't have that high of a standard, they'll give you the better rates. So every bank creates what we like to call their own box, okay? And these are the clients we're looking to do business with. And if you fit into that box of the thousands of criterias and the additional overlays that we put on it, if you fit into that box, then you'll get the best rate, the best fees, because you're a client who we want to do business with. Well, there's, I don't know how many different banks and credit unions out there, but they each have their own individual different boxes. They each have their own individual different criterias of who they're looking to do business with. Okay. So I don't know about you, but I'd like to find the box. I'd like to find the bank that best fits my scenario, that best fits, hey, they have an appetite and want to do business with me, and I fit into their box perfectly. They're going to give me the best rate and the best fees. Okay. So to do that, you can either take weeks of your time and knock on 30 to 40 different banks and credit unions doors and find out what it looks like. Or another better option you could do is you could apply online with this link, application link I'm going to send you to a company that we've have a strategic partner. they're a mortgage broker, okay? And they have wholesale relationships with 30 plus banks, okay, where they can actually shop for you. So you go to one place and they do the shopping for you to find out which bank, which credit union, which lender has the best box to fit my criteria. And then you're able to make sure you get the best programs, the best rates, the best fees, the things that are a fit for you and your criteria. So I will text you the link. There's no cost. When you get the link simply on your phone, simply fill out as much information as you can. You don't have to complete it. Give them as much information as you know. And then once you submit it, someone from our team will be sending you information. Hey, we need to get copies of this, tax returns, pay stub, right? They'll begin the process of gathering information from you. Once you have filled out everything on the link and as much as you can, and you've submitted the application, please drop me a text. Let me know once you've done that so I can follow up with my team to see where we're at in the process and do a great job for you. So anyway, any questions about how the lending world works? Again, we want to put you in the right box and the right lender. So, okay, guys, that's as easy as that. That is the best way to do it. And it really is how the lending world works. Everybody does. Every lender, every bank, every credit union has their own criteria, and they're all different. So, okay. Hope this helps. Plug your clients into and give them an option. The last thing I'll say is, through COVID, this initiative became real, and it's kind of forgotten about a little bit. But guys, I'd rather have us shop local. Like if you have clients, I've seen recently, we got a couple of clients that are in our pendings that are going with Rocket Mortgage. That's not local. That's a big national company. I'll guarantee you they're being charged more fees and not getting the best interest rate that they can. It's more expensive at Rocket, but Rocket is great marketers and they make it seem simple, but they're not local. So I would throw that in there too as you're talking to your clients. Hey, shop local. It's much better to support the local guy that is buying food at your grocery stores and that's spending money with whatever here locally, right? And keep the money here local. So okay, appreciate you all. Thank you.